I'm here with the Ohio representative, Bay Area native, Troy King, Kilatainment, Mr. Garlic Butter.
You already know. Hey, you need to fix that shit though, cause I'm from Ohio, but I fuck with the Bay too though. Cause I don't want my Ohio niggas to be like, hey man, you ain't from the Bay. Cause I'm a son of Akron. You feel me? LeBron ain't the only one. I'm the son too. I'm a son of Akron. Akron raised me, but I'm out here in the Bay now, and the Bay helping me get my shit together.
Kind of like Jay Reed.
Nothing like Jay Reed.
Kind of like Jay Reed.
Nothing like Jay Reed.
All right, man. We here with Troy King, man.
You know
what I mean? Tell her a little what you got going on, man. What's going on with you? What's up?
Man, you know we out here. We doing the Sports Connect shit. We got the I teach the classes. You know what I mean? And then I'm about to get back into the boxing pretty soon. I'm getting a little procedure done with my eye. And then I'm going to get back into it. Take a couple more fights. Get down to Dallas. Fuck with Errol Spence because he want to get some sparring and shit in. So we going to keep it moving.
So tell the people, the procedure with your eye and stuff, everything.
Well, when you box sometimes and you go too hard in practice and hard sparring too much, you can get injuries. I had a detached retina. You can get it in the fight too, but I had a detached retina last year February, and this year February coming back up, and this is kind of a long process. Sugar Ray Leonard, Iran Barkley, a lot of those guys had a detached retina, but you got to get surgery procedure, you got to take time off.
So if you get back into the ring, do you need to take like a couple more spars to get back in the ring, you think, or you can just get straight in to do a professional fight again?
What you do is you just spar and get back in shape, and you just take like a little tune-up, kind of like how Keith Thurman be doing the shit. Like how he gonna do it, he gonna take a tune-up and then go back in there with Errol or Sean Porter or any one of them. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta, test out the eye with some work first, without the headgear, and then you with a lesser opponent. Then you go in with a top opponent or somebody and get some real work. But you definitely want to test the eye out first.
So how do you feel physically and mentally?
Oh, mentally I feel the best I ever felt because my diet is clean right now. I'm a vegetarian, I eat good, and my supplementation is on point. I'm not on the juice, but I'm fucking ripped though.
Let me see that again.
I'm ripped. You know what I'm saying? So I live a vegetarian lifestyle, man.
So I can punch you in your stomach, you'll be cool. I'm
good. I ain't gonna be throwing up because I don't eat pork, I don't eat no meat.
What's the decision for you to to go vegan?
To go vegetarian. Vegan is no eggs and no cheese, nothing from an animal, no honey, no nothing.
So what makes you want to do that?
The reason because if you think about it like this, I'm gonna give you a couple explanations. If you was in the streets, you don't buy stepped-on work, do you?
No.
No. So that's what you're doing when you eat meat. You buying stepped-on work. Because if the reason to eat the meat is to get the protein, what do the cows eat? Grass. So why would I need to eat the cow to get the protein when I could just eat what the cows eat to get the protein? And that's vegetables. And that's why I became a vegetarian, because I bypassed the middleman and go straight to the source, which is the vegetables. So that's what the cows is eating. That's what they supposed to eat. The cows are supposed to eat nothing but grass, but nowadays they feed cows bullshit.
So you basically saying you got to go straight to the connect.
I go straight to the connect every time and see whatever. When I wanted to get my fights in Mexico, I went straight to my man Felipe. He was my advisor, Felipe Leon. I went to him. I go straight to the connect. I don't fuck with middlemen. My lungs is allergic to mid.
So I want to ask, man, you're a professional boxer.
Yes, sir.
You got a lot of expertise in the boxing ring.
Yes, sir.
Good experience, good personality.
You already know it.
So what's your take on the Ortiz and the Wilder fight that's coming up?
Luis Ortiz?
Ortiz, I'm gonna say, man, he's the heavyweight that throws the most amount of punches in one round out of any heavyweight. You know that, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so what's your predictions on that? What's your prediction on that?
My predictions is a knockout by Deontay Wilder, because I want to show that man some respect, because that's all he's done at this point, but knock people out. And he's the best heavyweight out there right now. The thing is, Luis Ortiz, at this moment, he gonna have to throw punches and got to be able to take a good right hand, because dude gonna hit him with a right hand, bro. And at that level that Deontay Wilder is at, it ain't about how many punches you throw, it's how many you land, because he got the shot to get you out of there.
So what do you think Wilder possess that can make it very difficult for Ortiz?
Uncanny athleticism. Cause he can move and he can do all this shit just like I can do it. He can be like He can do all that shit.
At his weight.
Can too, but he ain't as athletic because whatchamacallit, his body is more narrow and athletic, so we can move with it.
But I recently seen a photo where he looked a little slimmer.
He do.
Look a little slimmer.
That nigga know. He in there with a guy.
Do you think that is gonna make a difference? His little weight that he lost.
It's gonna make a difference. It's gonna help him, but he gonna have to be moving that fucking head off the center line like this. Cause he keep that bitch straight. That right hand gonna hit him and it's over. And if he take one, he ain't gonna be able to keep taking a whole bunch of them.
All right, my next question go about the man it is. Floyd Money Mayweather recently posted a pic. MMA. What's your take on that? Because you said it ain't gonna happen. I feel like it is gonna happen. I think Floyd, he goes after the money. He'll never put himself in a situation that he can't win, or he definitely won't put himself in a situation that he won't benefit from.
That's a good thing. But then listen, this is what Floyd doing. You gotta see, y'all thinking about the money, but y'all not thinking in Floyd's mind. Floyd ain't gonna do MMA, but him stepping in the MMA ring brings MMA more light because Floyd is bigger than, he's transcended actual boxing and combat sports. He's an icon now. So by him just stepping inside of MMA ring, not even, you don't know if he gonna fight or not, but just him stepping in there brings more light to MMA. So what he gonna do is, in my opinion, I think he gonna get some MMA fighters and start a promotional company and then help Dana White cross, and they just gonna cross.
So you know,
cross promoting. He gonna have Dana White gonna get some boxers and he gonna get some MMA fighters, and they gonna put this money together.
So if they give him double the amount of money that he fought McGregor, you don't think that he'll get in the ring?
He gonna do that because he got so much money.
But it won't tarnish his, whatever he do. If he loses in MMA, it won't tarnish his boxing legacy.
He ain't trying to do all that. He just trying to get into the MMA pocket and get the money from MMA. He don't have to fight. Listen, Floyd doesn't have to fight MMA to make that type of money. He can get a couple fighters. See, y'all thinking about fighting. This is what I keep telling people. It ain't just about fighting to make the money. He don't have to fight no more. He can go get some MMA fighters, teach them how to box and make champions. How many fighters Floyd got on his stable right now? About 15?
He got a few.
You think he got 15 MMA fighters all making $100,000 every time they fight?
But if he can get like 5 MMA fighters, the amount of money they would generate still won't be equivalent for him to fight one fight.
It's not. But then for him to fight one MMA fight, he gonna have to train or put his body through punishment. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. He don't have to do that. It's all about longevity. That's the thing, longevity. He gonna do the longevity. He gonna take those fighters, max them out, and get another group of fighters. He can do that till he 90, till he Bob Arum's age. And he'll make more money than he would do that one-time fighting.
So you think they just blowing smoke?
No, they blowing smoke, and when the smoke clear, he gonna be standing here with talking about TMT MMA. With his fighters behind him. But then you never know. Floyd might do the MMA and make $500 million, but you never know. But in my eyes, I think he's gonna.
Me personally, Troy, I think that he's gonna do it.
I don't think he's gonna do it.
I think he's gonna do it. My next question. So recently there was a fight, Danny Garcia, and he fought Brandon Rios. Into the ring, which boxing needs. Showtime. Sean Porter hopped in the ring and was just, calling the people out. Definitely calling out Danny Garcia. Do you think that's good for boxing? Do you think boxing need that kind of entertainment? You hopping in the ring and basically calling people who you want to fight? Because it seems like a lot of boxers, I've
been calling you out, nigga. When you gonna give me some work?
You talking about the man with holding the camera?
Yeah, I'm talking about tone visuals.
Hey, we can get into that later on.
Oh, okay.
So do you think boxing needs that? Because it seems like a lot of times fighters, they win fights and they say, and they be like, who you want to fight? And they say, well, that's I don't call the fights. That's my manager and this and that and the third.
Oh, that bullshit?
But you need that kind of entertainment, which is Floyd good at, Adrian Broner is good at. You need that in the ring, out of the ring, in the ring, entertainment, personality entertainment.
Yes,
so what is your take on Sean Porter getting in the ring saying that?
I like Sean doing that, man. Sean is a dog out there. He another motherfucker from Ohio. He a dog. And I'm gonna go to Vegas. We gonna go to Vegas and fuck with Sean too and get some sparring in, because he told our homie Ego to bring me down there, but I wasn't cleared to spar yet. You know what I mean? So now I could do some sparring. So we kind of get.
That'd be a dog fight, man. That dude's he's a rough dude.
I sparred Sean before on a couple of occasions. I'm gonna be trying to box his ass. I'm gonna be box smart. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be in there trying to dog fight with Sean.
So you think that's good that he's calling people out like that?
Great that he's doing that shit, bro. Because you gotta bring the light back to boxing. But the thing is, ain't nobody gonna want to fight Sean because he don't have a belt right now. So all these welterweights are saying, I want belts. I want belts.
You think that is that maybe because he don't have a belt or his fighting style?
And both. His fighting style is rugged and he don't have a. But if Sean get a WBC belt, motherfuckers gonna try to fight Sean.
Yeah.
Or a WBA or WBO or IBF. They're gonna try to fight him then. Okay. But he got to get another belt so people won't want to fight him.
Next question. It seems like, man, people have been dogging this dude like his whole time, his whole career. Anyway, you know, at the beginning stages of his career, you know, really right now. Errol Spence, man, do you think people is ducking him? Or is just, what is it? Why people, you know, it seemed like Sean Porter called out a lot of people, but he just left Errol Spence's name out of the equation. So you think people ducking him? He has a title.
I think there's a little bit of both. But what I think is not ducking because they scared. I don't think nobody's scared of nobody. I don't think Garcia's scared. I don't think none of these niggas is scared. I think it's Garcia gets max out pay if you fight him and when he fight. Errol Spence don't get max out pay right now. I don't think he get paid of everything for what he worth because he's still not a name like Danny Garcia because he's been doing it just a little bit longer. That's all I'm saying. But with Errol Spence, all they got to do is keep winning. The motherfuckers going to have to fight him. But I think he should start. But Errol Spence, you gotta understand, Errol Spence made it clear of what he want to do. He wants to be the listen to what I'm saying. Errol Spence wants to be the undisputed welterweight champion.
So tell people what that means exactly.
What that means is he won 3 out of the 4 belts, or all 4. So if you got a belt, he want them motherfucking belts. He ain't just trying to fight the best welterweight.
So go down the line, tell the people in the welterweight division who got the title.
Jeff Warren got a WBO.
Yes, sir.
Keith Thurman got a WBC and a WBA, I think. And Errol Spence got the IBF. Them is all the belts. Yeah. So Errol Spence only want to see whoever got the WBO or whoever got both of the Keith Thurman. He only looking at Jeff Warren and Keith Thurman. He don't want to fight nobody else.
Does that still exist? People want to unify and be get all the belts?
No.
Or people just want to just, you know, get their little belt and just fight little Rudy Poo fights?
You know what it is? Because motherfuckers is making money without the belt. So they're like, nah, I don't want the belt. But when you get the belt, though, you won't want my guys to end all be all when you had a belt. So eventually when you get the belt, you know what I'm saying? Then when you start making a certain amount of money without having a belt or not, then you like, fuck it. But right now, Errol Spence wants them belts, man. That's all niggas be boxing for is to win a championship.
Do you think anybody want his smoke?
Yeah, I think niggas gonna get that work with him. If Errol Spence get all them belts, they ain't gonna have no choice. If you have welterweight, you gonna have to want to work with him.
Yeah.
Shit, if I go down to welterweight, I'm 8-0. I won't work.
You want it?
I don't give a fuck. I just want a belt. So one time, so because the niggas necessary, I can't get a belt. So
what's your take on Keith One-Time Thurman? You think, you know, since his shoulder injury, elbow injury, my correction, elbow injury, you think that he could, when he come back in the ring, you think he just need like a quick little tune-up? I say one little tune-up, but he's talking about fighting Errol Spence next year.
I would say that's too long. I would say take 2 tune-ups and then come back.
But he's arguably the best welterweight in the division because he beat Danny Garcia, he beat Sean Porter.
Mean shit.
So when you say a tune-up, his back against the wall, who can he fight?
Against the wall.
But who can he fight?
Anybody. Danny Garcia just fought Brandon Rios over all our fights.
Brandon Rios is a nice name. But who can Keith Thurman actually fight?
He can fight anybody, bro. Any one of these.
Okay, he can take
tier welterweight.
He can fight one of them, but the second one, who can he fight?
He can fight another welterweight.
Who? I mean, say some names.
Anybody.
That's realistic.
Shit, you can get Zab Judah.
Zab Judah.
You can get Zab Judah.
How old is Zab Judah?
People still give Zab should still get paid $1 million to show up. $1 million. That's what Danny Garcia got paid for his last fight.
Was Zab Judah? I'm not trying to be funny. Was Zab Judah last fight in the high school?
It don't matter. He gonna get paid $1 million to show up. Don't matter. I'm just talking about a big name, just to get back.
Because I say that to say this because
Jesse Vargas. You can come here and say whatever.
Keith Thurman backed out of the fight with Jesse Vargas.
Yeah, but Jesse Vargas is a tough fight for just coming back off an injury. But that could be your second fight.
But he beat Sean Porter and he beat Danny Garcia, two of the best fighters.
I understand that, but he's coming off of an elbow surgery.
Okay.
You ever been under the knife?
Yes, I have.
All right, that ain't something you can just, and this your elbow. That's what he used to fight with. You just can't come back off no fight. You don't get in one of the top welterweights. But you got to test the elbow out a couple times.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm got to do for my eye. But he actually used this, and I use the eyes to see. When you get injuries like that, bro, and you boxing, you got to come back. You can't just.
So Jesse Vargas. Back. So Jesse Vargas, that equation. What names could he fight?
He could fight. Who else the welterweight division? He could fight. Oh, he could fight one of these journeymen. He could fight a journeyman.
I can say one of them be cool, but after that, you gotta step it up and fight somebody, man. You ain't been inactive that long.
All right then.
Floyd went to retire, came back, fought Marquez.
Talking about Floyd. Floyd ain't been injured.
He fought Marquez, he came back and fought Marquez.
But Floyd is not coming off an injury. He coming off retirement.
So who you got, Troy? Who?
Listen, he come back, he take a tune-up. What if he take that tune-up and hurt his elbow again? Then what? Then he's supposed to just fight with a fucked up elbow? That's why you got to test it out 2 fights and then get you a hard fight. You know what I'm saying?
So what will be your predictions on that fight? Keith Thurman and Errol Spence.
It just depends on how Keith Thurman come back off an injury. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence is in the best condition. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna get tired. He get tired in spots, but he still be in good condition. You go to the body, you rip to the body, and you physically wear you down. Physically, he try to wear you down. Keith Thurman gonna have to be in shape and be on this.
He on his bike.
Yup. And do that awkward shit he be doing where he be.
So I'm gonna
get out of there.
I'm gonna throw out some names in boxing, man. It's gonna be like a little freestyle game. I'm gonna give you a name, and you gotta tell me like a few things about him. You know what I'm saying? Negative, positive. You know, tell people a personality. Lomachenko.
Average.
Something else about him.
He's just average. That's it. That's all I got for him. He's average.
Jermall Charlo.
Unnatural power.
His brother Jamil.
Unnatural power.
Okay. Riggy Dow.
Defensive genius. And highly ducked at lower weights.
Okay, here go another one. Robert Garcia.
Robert Garcia.
Yeah.
The trainer?
Yeah.
Great trainer. Good fighter. World champion. And a good trainer, man. He brought his little bro Mikey to a good point. The motherfucker can fight.
Okay. Mikey Garcia.
Mikey Garcia, very technical and smooth with his technical skills. So basically what I'm saying is Mikey Garcia is always in good position. Even when he boxing, he here.
He's very patient.
He had very patient. He has a lot of confidence, bro. He called out Errol Spence. He been calling him out all year.
Okay, I'm gonna piggyback on that.
Go ahead.
When you think somebody call out somebody, you think that there's something they see that they can
most definitely
execute from. Because you don't just call out nobody for no reason.
Why do you think I say some of these guys are not as good as they appear to be on TV?
So you think it's something that Errol does not do that he think he can capitalize off in the ring? That is a big step though.
I don't know what it is, but Mikey Garcia said it, and he is fully confident because he literally somebody said it. Somebody said, "Hey man, I want to fight." He said, "I'm gonna fight Sergey Lipinets." He said, "I'm gonna fight Jorge Linares next, and at the end of the year, I'm gonna fight Errol Spence." And the guy interviewer said, "Hey man, the other 2 fights are good for you, but Errol Spence, I don't like that fight." He said, "Yeah, because you don't see me every day in the gym." And when somebody say some shit like that, they are dead serious. They're not just saying because it ain't about the money. He talking about how he look in the gym. So he's saying, y'all don't see me every day. I'm with my brother and my dad. They see me every day. And I know I can beat him. He know he can, bro.
Okay, another name.
I want to see it.
Another name for you, Floyd Mayweather.
The best ever to do it. Business and in the ring. In this era. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you try to match him up with a Sugar Ray Leonard or somebody like that, that means he's one of the best. Because then you ain't matching him up with nobody. You matching him with other great fighters. So that means he's one of the best that ever did. And he made the most money, bro. He is a businessman at the highest level. He knew what his worth was, and it's in his DNA. So he was going to be who he was no matter what. Because his dad forced him into that position.
Adrian Broner.
say about my man AB? See, this, I gotta choose my words carefully because he's from Ohio, and I never disrespect another brother and another Ohio native. But
be real about it though, man. Come on now.
Be real about it, cause I don't get in front of the camera and hold no fucking punches.
I like AB, man.
I love AB because he's a good person. He reminds me of my motherfuckers back at home, but he needs to take his craft serious.
See, yeah, and that's what I was just gonna say, man.
Get his fucking diet together.
I get tired of saying
diet and craft.
I get tired of saying, well, this fight, I want him to do what he do, and he don't do it. Like I hate saying that.
Together.
I hate saying that.
Because even watching that Mikey Garcia fight, that wasn't even no hard fight for him. I watched it again. It wasn't a hard fight. He just fundamentally, he just wasn't together in position. You got to stay in position right here. He just didn't know the fight style to beat Mikey Garcia. In boxing, he's not gonna beat Mikey Garcia.
Okay, well I'm giving this dude the best pound for pound out in the boxing. Bud, Terrence Crawford. What's your take on him?
He got all the attributes. He got all overall skill. He got speed. He got power. He go to the body. He can be a mover. He can do everything that I would say I could do. He could be a mover, catch punches, and then he just got more experience. He comfortable in there. And I'm gonna beat your ass, bud, when I see you. Okay. Don't think I don't be on your IG looking at you. And I know you be training. I'm gonna be out there.
Well, we here with Troy King, man. I'm gonna get that work in with him in a minute, man. Don't worry about that, man. T1 Visuals gonna definitely get in that ring, man. I'm gonna put this camera down. But tune in next time with my boy. Tell me where to find you at.
Man, look, check me out on Instagram, Cuerno de Chivo or Kilatainment. Go to my website, kilatainmentllc.com. We're gonna have things coming on there, pictures, visuals from my man T1, and then just sports connect us. We out here. You know what I'm saying? Box Raw 1.